Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Ecotank printer.
Starting at number 5.
Epson Ecotank Photo. If you want to print photos, get the Epson Ecotank Photo ET8550, one of the best Ecotank printers we've tested. It uses gray and photo black ink in addition to the usual cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, producing extremely detailed and colorful photos. It tends to oversaturate colors slightly, so while photos look visually pleasing, they're not the most color accurate. Printing a 4-inch by 6-inch photo takes less than a minute, and the printer supports various paper sizes up to 13 inches by 19 inches, which is great for printing posters. You don't need to worry about high maintenance costs as it's a super tank model with amazing page yields and cheap ink. Of course, although it's primarily for photo printing, you can still use it in an office setting. The downside is that you only get a flatbed scanner, so scanning multi-page and double-sided documents can be extremely time-consuming. It doesn't require much maintenance, just ensure you print often enough to prevent the printheads from clogging. If you don't need wide format printing and want to save money, you can get the cheaper Epson Ecotank Photo ET8500 variant. It performs exactly like the ET8550, however, it only supports paper sizes up to 8.5 inches by 11 inches and has a smaller 8.5 inch by 11.7 inch flatbed scanner.
Coming at number 4.
Epson Expression Home. If you only print occasionally and just want something cheap to get the job done, we recommend the Epson Expression Home XP5200. It's a simple all-in-one with Wi-Fi and USB connectivity and a basic 8.5 inch by 11 inch flatbed scanner. It produces high-quality documents, prints decently fast at 15 black or 7 color pages per minute, and supports automatic duplex printing. For photo printing, it can reproduce very fine details and a fairly wide range of colors, but its color accuracy isn't great, and printed pictures look grainy. The main downside of cheap printers is their low page yields, and that's very much the case here. A set of ink gets you about 250 black and 190 color prints, so it isn't ideal for large print loads, as you'll have to replace the cartridges often. It costs little to maintain over time because the cartridges are cheap. It just requires more maintenance, meaning you might have to interrupt your print jobs often to change the cartridges.
At number 3.
Epson Workforce Pro. Our best Epson Ecotank printer at a budget price point is the Epson Workforce Pro WF4830, an all-in-one color inkjet model. Unlike the higher-end picks above, it uses traditional ink cartridges instead of a refillable ink tank. It feels sturdy and sports a large touch-sensitive display with an easy-to-navigate user interface. Its ADF-equipped scanner processes up to 18 pages per minute, supports duplex scanning, and has an optical character recognition feature that lets you scan documents into text files for quick keyword searches. Its wide connectivity options include external storage support, meaning it can print directly off a USB flash drive. Printing-wise, the WF4830 performs well. Documents look very sharp, and photos look detailed and reasonably color accurate. Its printing speed is great, it's just a little slow with color documents. As expected, its page yield is much lower than the Ecotank models, meaning you'll need to replace the ink cartridges often. Thankfully, the cartridges are relatively cheap. If you want to save more money, check out the Epson Workforce Pro WF4820 variant. It performs similarly, but has a smaller 250 sheet input tray and a slightly lower ADF capacity.
Number 2 of my list.
Epson Ecotank ET. If you don't need all the features of a high-end model like the Epson Ecotank Pro ET5850 and want to save some money, get the Epson Ecotank ET3850, also one of the best Epson Ecotank printers we've tested. Like our top pick, this super tank model yields thousands of prints, so you won't need to spend much on replacement ink. Connectivity options include USB, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet, as well as support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service, making it easy to print from various devices. Its ADF scanner only processes up to 3 pages per minute, which is slow but still handy when you need to scan long, multi-page documents. There's no duplex scanning, so you'll have to flip the pages manually when scanning double-sided sheets. This model prints black and color documents well. Some finer details don't always come through in color prints, but the quality is still very good. Printing speed is okay. It's decently fast with black and white documents but slow with color documents. As for photo printing, while it reproduces very fine details and a wide range of colors, its color accuracy is subpar. It isn't bad enough to make the photos unusable, just don't expect the pictures to look exactly like the originals. A cheaper alternative would be the Epson Ecotank ET2840 Special Edition. It's also a great supertank printer and comes with 2 additional bottles of black ink. However, it has no automatic feeder and only supports manual duplex printing.
And number 1.
Epson Ecotank Pro ET. The best Epson printer we've tested is the Epson Ecotank Pro ET5850, an all-in-one inkjet model designed for small or home offices. It has many connectivity options, including Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and USB, so it's easily accessible to everyone. The scanner has an automatic feeder for quick processing of long, multi-page documents, and it can automatically scan double-sided sheets, albeit in 2 passes. The scan quality is okay. It's good enough for documents but not ideal for photos, as it has trouble capturing finer details. It feels very well built, and its design gives easy access to the ink tanks and sheet rollers to remove paper jams. This printer produces very sharp black and color documents. Printing speed is excellent at 25 pages per minute when printing multi-page documents, and it only takes 9 seconds to initialize and get a single page out. For photo printing, the pictures look detailed and colorful but a tad grainy. As for its page yield, it's a supertank printer that yields thousands of prints, which is great for busy offices. You can refill the tank as you go, and replacement ink is cheap, so it doesn't cost much to maintain. The Epson Ecotank Pro ET5180 is a great option if this model is too pricey. It has nearly identical features and yields more prints, however, it doesn't feel as well built, lacks automatic duplex scanning, and prints slower at 14 black or 8 color pages per minute.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.